Welcome back to Captain's Vlog, Dr. Daller again.
Captain,
My
how you
guest
doing, buddy?
every Tuesday. I want to learn about the health benefits of apple cider vinegar. This is a big thing, right? It's a big topic.
It's huge. So apple cider vinegar, if you Google apple cider vinegar, you're going to see tens of thousands of inputs from different people, from scientists, from, apple cider vinegar, Captain Brien, had been around for 3,500 years. This is not something that Dr. Daller invented. There's not too much scientific evidence because it's cheap. A bottle of apple cider vinegar, even if you buy...
But is it a fad?
No, it's not a fad. Again, it cannot be a fad for 3,500 years. A fad is something that had been around for, 6 months. In 6 months, it's going to go away. This had been around from Roman time, from biblical time.
And you told me, I keep interrupting, but you told me about the mothers. It's got to be the one with the mothers, yes?
That's the one I use. Because I believe in organic. I believe in unpasteurized. I believe that it's not filtered. So the one with the mother is, again, it's unfiltered. It has, what's the mother? The mother is all the remnants. The mothers are what we call, so you heard about probiotics? There is something called prebiotics.
Yeah.
Probiotics are the microbes that you're going to ingest every morning that you're going to take. They are found in yogurt and other things. Prebiotics is what those microbes needs to grow. So that mother, that stuff, it's like, just think about like a petri dish to grow those microbes in your gut.
Yeah.
So, and again, I like the fact that it's unfiltered as well. So I spend another $1. It's overall cheap. $4 you buy and it lasts you for a year. You don't need to refrigerate apple cider vinegar. And it's fantastic. Again, the test of time is probably the best test in life, the best test in medicine for sure. Because, for example, if I have a lesion on my skin, on my arm here, and I go to the dermatologist and he tells me, hey doc, I want to remove it. This doesn't look right. I said, buddy, I had it for 30 years. This had been around. So the fact that it had been around for 30 years, most likely it's not deadly cancer.
You're going to make it.
I'm going to make it. So the same with apple cider vinegar. The fact that had been treated with patients after patients after patients, and people believe in that, and it's working. So there is some science behind this. There's Japanese science, there's American scientists that have done apple cider vinegar. So today we'll talk a little bit about the science, and we'll talk about how to take it. Let's start by how to take apple cider vinegar. Yeah. What do? I do, and again, that's what I like about your podcast. The podcast gives the tools to people to live healthy, the tool for people to laugh, the tool for people to enjoy life. Because after all, this is a short business. It's all temporary business.
That's right. That's right. It's like 100 years or less. Expiration date.
100 years from your mouth to God's ears, please. 100 years. I mean, we would love 100 years.
That'd be wonderful, right?
That would be fantastic. But you give them the tools, Captain Brien, to really enjoy life, to have a healthy life, to see less doctors. It's bad for my business, but overall it's good when I see patients that are healthy, they are in good shape and everything else. So what do? I take 6 to 8 ounces of glass of water. I put a tablespoon of my apple cider vinegar. I use Bragg's brand, but it can be any brand.
Yeah.
And I mix it and I drink it in the morning. Straight.
Do you put ice water or warm?
I put cold water, but not right out of the tap. So it's refrigerated water just because it's easier for me to drink it. But you can
Do you shoot it at one shot? Because I did it for about a week.
Sure.
And I don't know if it helped or not. But then for some reason I just got sidetracked and forgot about it.
Of course.
And now I look at the damn apple cider vinegar every day on my counter and I say, why am I not doing it?
Of course. And what happened to you happens to everybody. Everybody is like very good for 1 week. They're very good for 1 week going to the gym. They're very good about eating healthy, fruits and vegetables for 1 week, and then they fall off the wagon. So the key here is really to be persistent. You cannot see results if you do something for a week. You have to be persistent, and it's sustainable. It's easy. You can. So because last episode we talked about about intermittent fasting. Because I intermittent fast.
Yeah.
I don't have breakfast. So what I do it in the morning and I do it at night before I go to bed. And that does suppress my appetite, and that's something really, really important. So apple cider vinegar will make you feel like you're full. You'll make you feel like what we call satiety. You feel like, I'm not that hungry. So
what if you take it on an empty stomach? You don't feel like it's gonna go right out?
No, not at all.
I think maybe you're a pro.
I'm like a professional. Not at all.
Your stomach's like a vice.
No, it's very good for your stomach. Acidity is about 2. So apple cider vinegar, the acidity of apple cider vinegar is 2.5. The pH. So just think about it. the lower the pH, the more acidic things are. And your car battery, the acidity of car battery is 1. Okay,
Yeah.
so the acidity in your stomach is quite acidic. And apple cider vinegar, counterintuitively, apple cider vinegar for patients that have what we call GERD or reflux disease, it does help them. It does help to close that sphincter.
What about this thing when they say everyone wants to drink alkaline water? Oh, I gotta have alkaline water, a specialty.
Right. So there's not too much science behind that, and I do hear that.
So it's a bunch of bull?
No, I didn't say that. So there's the difference between there's no science behind it and it's much of bull. So science behind stuff, it's something that was researched, something that,
clinically proven.
Clinically proven. Bunch of bull is saying, you know what, it's clinically proven that it's bull. You understand? So you have to do the research to find that it's bull. Some patients say, you know what, I benefit from alkaline water. I say, you know what, if you're benefiting from it, do it. I don't see any harm.
I had somebody tell me that they have to drink alkaline water because they're on a special diet.
Again, I
don't
know.
Is there such a thing?
So there is no
I
there's
think
no
they just
diet.
needed to drink their own water at the club.
And you know what? They spent another $1. You buy.
Yeah, they just didn't want to spend $3 on a bottle of water.
Correct. They wanted to have their own water.
Correct.
And people do that in airports and do that in hotel, and they say, oh, I want kosher water. What is kosher water? Every water is kosher.
Yeah.
I want certain things. Oh, I'm allergic to this.
Onions. I'm allergic to onions.
I want to bring my own food to the restaurants.
Right.
I mean, that's a trick we did in college, but right now you can't do that anymore. It's not cool. It's not cool, right? To do that. So let's go back to apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
So apple cider vinegar will make you feel like you are full. You feel like, so as a result of that, so studies show that you are going to take 300 calories less a day if you take apple cider vinegar.
Really?
So just by that, it's not a lot. Just think 300 calories is not a lot, but it's something. It adds up.
Something.
It adds up. So that's why
that's 2,100 calories a week.
Correct. So that's why 1 week is not enough. So if you do it over a year, you feel like, wow, I already ate less. Okay, so that's one thing. The second thing is it's going to improve your metabolism. Your overall metabolism is going to increase. By how much, we don't know, because again, there's no
Why has nobody tested this?
Because I'll tell you why. Because it's not there's no money in it.
Randy, how come no one's tested it? Len, get out there, start testing it. Daniel, hey guys.
Again, a bottle of apple cider vinegar is $5.
Yeah.
This is not big pharma. There's no Merck and Pfizer behind this.
Right.
So there's no money.
Bragg should get out there and do some damn clinical tests.
But even if they're
making all the money.
They will still sell it for $5 a bottle. That bottle lasts for a year.
Yeah.
So there's no huge business here. It's not like a bottle of wine, you sell for $20, you drink it that night.
Right.
You cannot drink an apple cider vinegar, the whole bottle, one night. I mean, that will be a disaster if you do that. So that's not good. So that's why there's no money involved here, and as a result of that, I mean, people are not doing research. Also, the industry is supported by pharmaceutical companies. They want money. They are in the money business.
Yeah.
So, and Captain Brien and I, we give you information as they are. I mean, this is uncensored.
Yeah, they're not sponsoring this podcast.
No, they're not.
Although we are available if they'd like.
If Pfizer wants to call us,
yes,
we are willing to negotiate something with them. But again, so it's going to improve your metabolism. It's going to increase your feeling full. It's going to help you with calcium absorption, and that's very important for patients that have osteoporosis. And if you want not to develop osteoporosis, it's going to help with calcium absorption in your body. But most importantly, for patients with type 2 diabetes, or patients that what we call pre-diabetes, patients that are going to develop diabetes, they have already some of the signs. They have certain lab A1C that is going up and things like that, certain labs that are abnormal. That's going to help you with insulin regulation. So, and there are several studies about apple cider vinegar helping with the insulin receptor
for the sugar.
So
what happens if you just take a spoonful? Because some people do it that way, right?
Right.
They don't water it down.
Nothing wrong with that. I like to water it down because I want to protect my teeth. And I think that it's very harsh on the enamel. So I don't want to take it as a, but you can put it in your salad, mix it in your salad, and like this, you don't have it all at once.
So if you drink it through a straw,
Captain Brien always thinks about, he's so innovative, and you can do that. But again, I like it diluted because it's nicer on my esophagus. Also, the esophagus is the tube that goes all the way to the stomach. I don't want to be too harsh on that. And when it reaches the stomach, the environment there is such that it's no big deal.
And do you shoot it at one shot or you drink it slow?
It
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It takes me 2 gulps to finish it completely. But you know, it doesn't. I cannot tell you, wow, it's delicious. It's not delicious.
It's not delicious.
It doesn't taste great.
But yeah.
But you know what? And I cannot tell you it's acquired because I've been doing this for a while and I'm not acquired yet.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. After the week-long torture, I still did it, but it was not pleasantly exciting.
Right. So one more item that is very, very important with apple cider vinegar before we go to esoteric things with apple cider vinegar. So when you are taking apple cider vinegar, and let's say you have half a bagel with that. So you have apple cider vinegar and then you take half a bagel, and the bagel with the starch and have all this stuff that in bagel, or you take whatever with starchy food. So apple cider vinegar will prevent the enzymes that are in your stomach to digest starch, and that's very good.
Wait, so does that mean it comes out quicker?
It will come out as is without being digested, and that's what we like. Why we like cauliflower and stuff like that, because your body, it's very difficult for you to digest them.
Kale,
right? All these vegetables are difficult to digest. As a result of that, they come out, all the fibers. Here with starch, the enzyme that digests starch, the apple cider vinegar is going to inhibit those enzymes. As a result of that, you're not going to digest the starch, and it's going to come out, and you're not going to absorb the starch. Now, Captain Brien, I know what you're going to do. Right now, you're going to go buy a dozen of bagels and a little bit of apple cider vinegar and have them. That won't work. Why is that? Because it's true in the stomach, it's not going to digest it. But if you have a huge load of starch, that will go to your stomach. No, it's going to go into your small intestine, and in the small intestine and in your colon, you're going to have, that's going to be fermented. That all this starch is going to be fermented, and then you're going to have absorption of that, and you're going to get that sugar high, which is not good.
So
don't buy the dozen bagels.
Yeah, don't do it that. With just in moderation. It's not the cure for all.
Yes.
It's not like if you take a spoonful of apple cider vinegar, you can go out and eat prime rib every night. It's just gonna help a little bit.
That's correct. It's
got great benefits, positive benefits. And Randy wants to know, what is the mothers? We started this conversation where Dr. Daller did explain what the mother is, but go ahead, quickly tell her.
The mother is all the remnants, all the things that are, and what I call prebiotics, not probiotics, prebiotics. These are the things that you need for things to ferment. So these are what you call, in a non-medical term, schmutz. The schmutz is all the dirt, and that dirt is very important.
That's what grows the enzyme, correct?
That's correct. That's where everything can grow. The probiotics grows on prebiotics, so that's important. So Captain Brien is absolutely right. Apple cider vinegar by itself, if you go and have donuts right now and have apple cider, it will never work. It works if you listen to Captain Brien's podcast and you listen to us every Tuesday, and you're going to do intermittent fasting, and you're going to eat healthy, and you're going to take care of yourself, and you're going to exercise, and you're going to do yoga, and you're going to meditate, and you're not going to watch the news, and you're going to go to the comedy club, and you're going to
laugh,
and you're going to laugh, because
when you drink vodka or any alcohol, better be sugar-free, gluten-free,
gluten-free, Captain Brien, and have on Sunday, have a good Bloody Mary, because the vegetables and the fruits and everything else there. So absolutely, enjoy life to the fullest. Absolutely. We are not discouraging people for enjoying life. We encourage people to enjoy life. Very, very important. But again, organic food is important, and healthy food is important, and fruit and vegetables are important. These are all important elements that all together, they're going to help your life and prevent you from saying me and saying any doctors.
Right. So I had a question. Someone DM'd me on the intermittent fasting that we did last week.
Yeah.
So the person was questioning that if they don't make it for 16 hours, which is the optimum time, what if they only fast for 11 hours? Is there still a positive benefit from that, where they were hungry, and then they broke the hunger after 11 hours, and they didn't get into 12 to 16 hours? Is it still okay for them, or are they just not doing anything good for themselves?
No, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. So ideally, they're going to go for 16 hours slowly. But if they can only do 10 hours, which is 2 hours after they sleep for 7-8 hours, and then 2 extra hours they don't run away and immediately, oh, I need my whatever they eat, McDonald's, McMuffin, one of these McMuffins right away. What do you have in McDonald's?
I guess it could be a McMuffin. I don't eat McDonald's.
McMuffin, or one of these McMorning sandwiches.
Yeah.
So if they don't,
but I do like Dunkin' Donuts. That's my favorite.
Sure. So if they don't do it right away, that helps. But again, if you want to have the best benefits, the longer you are fasting, the better off it is for your brain, the better off it is for your body, the better off it is to lose that belly fat.
So if they did 12 hours, that's great. It's still positive benefit.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the answer to that one. Hi, Cindy. I have people messaging me. What's going on? Hey, Heidi, how are you? We're live on the Captain's Log. This is the podcast. You guys can always download the podcast on Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud. We're on Spotify. You can go to Google Apps and download it on your favorite podcast app. Anyway, we're also on YouTube, so don't forget, if you like it, share it, tell your friends, and say hello. You can always DM questions to myself or Dr. Daller. You can find us both on Facebook and Instagram, or even Twitter, and say hello.
Let's say, what else? Some esoteric things about apple cider vinegar. So, being a captain, you are in the sea, you're swimming, and all of a sudden, a jellyfish stung you. The best cure for jellyfish stinging is?
Yeah, acid for vinegar.
Acid, correct. So apple cider vinegar.
Or
with
you
some
can
water,
pee on it.
Or you can pee on it,
because
right?
your pee is acidic,
Correct.
but not as much.
Not as much. Not as acidic. Your pH in your urine is between 5.5 and 7 and 6.5. So it's acidic, but not very acidic. But apple cider vinegar, if you have apple cider vinegar, absolutely, it will help the stinging.
If you take a lot of apple cider vinegar, will it make your pee more acidic?
It would. So it will change your pH. But again, with apple cider vinegar, more is not better. So I really encourage people to do it no more than 3. I do it twice a day, but no more than 3 times a day. Because again, you don't want, in the morning, you can do it just before lunch, for example. If you really want to lose weight, just before, maybe 10-15 minutes before lunch, have another glass of apple cider vinegar. You are going to, again, you're not going to feel like you want to eat anything.
Especially after you taste it.
After you taste it, you're not going to feel like you want to puke. But no, it's not that bad. Really, for those who didn't try it, some people put a little bit lemon, some people put honey. I don't like to put honey on it because I don't need that extra sugar, like extra calories there. But I take it straight with water.
I'm gonna try the Bragg's. They have one that already has the honey and the lemon.
Yes.
And has anyone tried that? Have you tried it?
No, I never tried it.
Does that kill the effects of the live probiotic? Or no?
No, it does not. So, no, apple cider vinegar, if you look, there is no expiration date on apple cider vinegar.
But even when you mix it with like
But when you mix it with
lemon
honey and stuff like that, I'm sure there is. I mean, honey is problematic. But when you look at apple cider vinegar can live with not the refrigerator, for thousands of years. You know, when you find wine from 1,000 years ago, it's vinegar essentially.
Right.
So, apple cider vinegar does not expire. It doesn't go bad at all.
So overall, you're a big fan. You suggest that everyone does
I'm a big fan of overall healthy living. So I'm not a big fan of one thing. I'm a big fan of many things. I don't believe in one thing. I don't believe in...
You want the combination.
Right. You do have to go to the gym, and you do have to exercise, and you do have to meditate, and you do have to do a little bit of yoga, and you do have to eat responsibly and healthy in small portion, and you do have to laugh and enjoy life, and you have to, celebrate every day. I do believe in thanking God every single morning. I thank God for everything that I have. I thank God for my health. I thank God for being alive. Extremely important.
What's Bragg's amino acid they sell good for?
Yeah, so amino acid. So in the apple cider vinegar really does not have any nutritional factors. So, for example, if you look at apple cider vinegar in the back, there's no amino acids there. There's nothing there. Apple cider vinegar is really, in a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, there are only 3 calories. It's nothing.
Right.
Does not count as anything. And it doesn't have any vitamins or anything like that. I did see in the supermarket the Bragg's amino acid. I'm not a big fan.
No,
so I'm not a big fan.
Natural.
Keep it simple. You want amino acid. Very good source of amino acid are proteins. Okay, so that's how you can get your amino acid. Get your proteins.
Yeah.
What are protein? Protein, a bunch of amino acid together.
So how much water have you drank since the last time we talked? You were going to try to drink more.
So I have been. So I've been very good. So what I'm doing now, I bring from home a big jug of 800 cc's, 800 mLs of water, and I put mint. Yeah, yesterday I put some fresh mint in it and a tangerine. And I drink 4 or 5 of these every day. So I bring it to the office and then I fill them up. And because, for some reason, if it's a bottle of water, I feel like, wow, I drank a bottle, and a bottle of water is 500 cc's. It's nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You got to drink more. But
yeah.
You've been doing good.
I've been doing very good. And
I have my Yeti, my 22-ounce Yeti.
Yeah.
I've been trying to drink that all day.
Love it.
Keep filling
but
it up.
But not all day. Multiple times. Fill it up.
Just keep drink it and fill it.
Fill it
drink
all
it,
the time. Yeah.
And then I'm running to the bathroom too.
Absolutely. Clear urine.
I noticed that since I've drank more, obviously I'm going to the bathroom more.
Of course.
I would only go to the bathroom 2 times a day. Maybe until the bedtime would be the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Now I'm going 3-4 times during the day.
Fantastic.
That's good, right?
Fantastic. How much do you weigh, Captain?
I weigh 176 pounds.
That's wonderful.
That's good?
Yeah, it's good. I mean,
I want to get down to 171.
So do it.
I'm trying. I'm working on it right now.
Easy. For you, it's nothing.
Yeah, I know.
For you, it's nothing.
Oh my God, this guy's in a rush. The light just turned green a half a
crazy.
second ago.
It's like you see that
Where's
they don't listen to your podcast. They need to listen to your podcast
he has
and realize
no idea about the Captain's
living life, not being pissed off all the time.
Jeez.
Being pissed off is not healthy.
Not at all. So yeah, what about this plans for the week? Let's wrap it up. What are you doing?
Let's say, we went fishing on Saturday.
Oh,
we had
and
a
you caught a
great time.
cobia.
We had a cobia,
you
delicious
posted a great
fish.
picture.
Yeah, great
loved
fish,
it.
delicious. And this weekend, nothing spectacular. Kid stuff. The usual activities that we do, but nothing is planned.
Jen Lee says, "Hey Brian, so happy I tuned in. Been doing research already with apple cider vinegar. Can I mix it with water that I flavored since it doesn't taste good?"
Yeah, you can.
You can.
You definitely
What flavor
can.
are you gonna pick with the vinegar though?
It's like
I'm pretty good in the kitchen, but I don't know what.
I would pick something on the sweeter side of flavors. A fruit that is sweeter, like a peach or something like that. But I don't know.
Maybe a little basil with the peach. Little peach basil.
Here you go.
It's a new business.
There you go.
Hey, we're coming out with a new flavor.
Thinking about it all the time. I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, guys, you don't want to miss this week. We have so many great guests coming your way. Dr. Daller's with me every Tuesday. DM your questions to us. We'll answer them. We'll answer them live on the air, or we'll respond right then and there, whatever you want. We're happy to do that for you. Thank you for watching. But tomorrow we're going to be live again. Gary Owen, he's coming back. And then Thursday, we have Richie Lala. And Friday, I got another big one, Cindy Keza. She's the medium.
Wow, I love her. She's the
us.
best. She's amazing. I mean, she when we were on the radio station, she brought my parents back, and that was
I have grandmother. Yeah,
I have goosebumps just thinking about it.
My grandfather back. She knew everything right away. I couldn't believe it.
She is the real deal. She is amazing. She is pretty. She is beautiful. She's smart. She's everything you want.
We should find out if she drinks apple cider vinegar.
Absolutely, or vodka for that matter.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're out.